Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading today here at MadWorldTarot. Thursday evening as I'm doing these readings, and I still have the new Palladini Tarot on the tarot table, a very royal tarot for me. And I'm looking now at a story, it's an allegedly story from Neil Sean, and it's about VE Day, which happens on the 8th of May. And it's the 80th anniversary of VE Day, Victory in Europe Day. And there are many commemoration events being planned in the UK to celebrate. And including a fly past the royal family gathering on the balcony at Buckingham Palace, and a fly past classic royal family kind of thing to do. I suppose a culmination of all the events, and they're all going to be there. The King and Queen, the Prince and Princess of Wales and their 3 children, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh and their 2 children, the Princess Royal and her husband, Vice Admiral Tim Lawrence, as well as possibly Gloucester's, Kent's, whoever of them is up to it health-wise. So a big gathering, a big event, all the cameras will be on it, and who wants to be there too, according to Neil Sean, but Prince Harry. Does love to dress up in his uniforms and put his medals on and strut about and look important, particularly when cameras are rolling. That is my opinion. According to Neil Sean, he believes that he should be there. He's entitled to be there. He deserves to be there because of his military service. He did 2 tours in Afghanistan, killed innumerable Taliban, according to his book Spare, which has come back to bite him in the behind, of course, most recently in the court case. And what else does he believe? Oh, and of course, he went by the sobriquet Bunker Harry. So yeah, make of that what you will. But still thinks that he should be on that balcony too, and believes, according to this story, that the only obstacle to him being on that balcony is big bully, big brother, Prince William. So we're going to have a quick look at this. Might be a story that comes around again as we get closer to the 8th of May. We're quite far out at this point, of course. But we're going to have a quick look at it. We're going to ask if he wants to be there, if there's any truth in this story. We're going to ask how the King feels about it. Would the King like the has-been to be there in his uniform on the balcony? And how does Prince William feel about it, the big bully brother? And will Harry be there in his uniform, in his medals, the fly past, with the crowds cheering below, with all the bunting, the flags and the horses and the marching bands and all of that stuff, the stuff that the royal family does so well and we all enjoy watching. Tarot, fun and entertainment. And it's all my opinion, all speculation, just reading energy here, and disclaimer in the box below. Let's see what's going on. Things are a bit wonky here. And see what the cards have to say. Oh dear, the Star in reverse. Oh, so sad, miserable. It's a card of hope. Hope springs eternal. The Star. Hope and healing. And of course, being the Star, unfortunately for that lovely card, it's one of the loveliest cards in the tarot. Got this horrible reputation now in these royal readings for me, but being the star of the show, but it's in reverse. Sorry, got to scooch things a little bit. And so would love to be the star, but realizes that he's going to miss out, and everyone else is going to be starring on the balcony and not him. And there's no healing in that card, and there is no hope. There is the opposite of hope, despair. That's our underlying energy. So if there's a thought in his head about being there, it's more of a wish, a hope than an expectation so far with that energy. But let's see what the cards tell us. The central issue, what are we looking at? We're looking at the Page of Rods in reverse, the bad news card. It's the little adventurer page that goes off in search of exciting things to tell us all about. And it's in reverse, so it's bad news for Harry. And it's a little adventure he might miss out on, a fun thing. The Page of Wands is fun. When it's not PR and spin and all that stuff. It's just having fun. Going off, where can I find an adventure? What fun, exciting thing can I do? Who can I hang out with who's fun and new and entertaining? No, you can't. It's in reverse. So you're going to have to watch on TV in Montecito. So far, that's what this reading is telling me, but well, we might get a rude surprise along the way, as sometimes happens when we do tarot. Let's see how excited or eager or desperate is Harry to be on that balcony next month. Oh, I've got the Magician in reverse. Again, this card came up in the previous reading in reverse as well. Would love to manifest it. It's a card of manifesting things, creating things, pulling things out of thin air and making them happen, spinning things as well. Very much a spin energy in their PR kind of spin. But it's in reverse, realizing he's not going to be able to manifest this. This story might have been fed to old, allegedly, Neil Sean to try and garner some sympathy as like a last-ditch attempt to persuade Prince William. If enough people clamour in the comments, oh, let him come back. He was hero Harry, not bunker Harry, and he deserves, you know, our honour and respect and gratitude for the sacrifices he made for the country. Well, it's not playing very well, not with that card. That's just me speculating and wondering how this tale came to be. Because the Magician in reverse tells me he would have to go about it in quite a sneaky way. If he wanted to achieve the goal and manifest it, he would have to manifest it in a sneaky way, possibly using other people as his agents to achieve this, whether they were aware of it or not. We know he's got a PR team in the UK, quite an active PR team in the UK, set up last year to rehabilitate his reputation and get him back into the royal family. They failed. But it looks like there might still be these last-ditch attempts at doing this. That's my opinion, of course. How about the king? Would the king welcome him on the balcony or like to chuck him off the balcony? Oh, the Tower. Interesting. That card showed up in the previous reading too for the late Queen. Calamity. The king knows it would be an absolute disaster if Harry was on the balcony. It'd probably be the end of the royal family. It would take all the attention. The newspaper columns would pile on and on and on about the has-been showing up and what does this mean and blah blah, and all the attention would be taken away from the actual stars of the show. Who are those people who fought to save Europe 80 years ago and was not there and was not one of them? So no, okay, he's extremely negative about this whole prospect. How about Prince William, who Harry allegedly believes is the real block, Hierophant in reverse? I did shuffle these cards. I have to tell you, I really shuffled them a lot in between readings. This card also showed up. It's quite uncanny actually. And the Hierophant is the royal family, the institution, and playing by the rules and doing the right thing and being at the pinnacle of society, basically, with the Hierophant, and status quo and all of that stuff. And in reverse, you disrespected the royal family. I'm getting exactly the same message as I got in the previous reading, and I find this quite weird, I have to say. And again, I did shuffle, but there it is. Maybe those two cards are stuck together somehow, but they're stuck together for a reason, because we needed a repeat of this message. It's obviously important enough. I believe in this kind of thing. It might strike you as a bit mad, but I do believe it, and that's why it's called Mad World Tarot. So let's move on to the last question. Will the has-been show up and climb up the balcony in a black sort of catsuit, like the what's that chocolate box? I can't remember what box of chocolates it was. Will he do that? We've got the sun. We've got the sun. It's very optimistic. It's a very cheerful card. The sun. There might be a strange last-minute arrangement to let him sort of sneak on. I find it very implausible, given all the energy in this reading. Very, very, very implausible. But there is a wild rumour that the has-been is moving back to the UK over the Easter weekend. It's a rumor that has been around for a while. It's a rumor I keep seeing. It keeps being repeated and repeated and repeated. There might just be some sneaky maneuver that gets him onto that balcony in a quite a strange way. He doesn't feel it's possible at this point. King doesn't want him. William doesn't want him. He reckons it's got to be by hook or by crook to get himself on there. He's very pessimistic about his prospects of being there, but there we get the Sun as the outcome. There just might be something weird, a weird kind of announcement or something. I'm going to clarify this because I said there might be a shocker in this reading, and it's delivered one for me. The Sun there was so unlikely. 10 of Pentacles is the royal family in reverse. Is being left out of the royal family, excluded from the royal family. Which he is right now, completely excluded from the royal family, from posterity and whatever that he feels is his right, and what he expected going forward in his life to be part of that lineage and all the rest of it. It's been excluded from it, but we've got the Sun. I'm just getting a bit of an uneasy feeling about that. That we might get some announcement from the Parkles. We might get some kind of announcement from Buckingham Palace about things in the royal family that might bring this into happening. I'm still in the camp of no, it's not going to happen. Even with the Sun there, which is happy and jolly and illumination and presence. And if anyone's going to be on a balcony basking in the moment, that's the Sun is going to show up. But there is something in there that I find difficult. I find a bit chilling and a bit sinister going on that might make this so. In which case, in my mind's eye, I see him almost standing in the doorway at the back, kind of like they did at the Platinum Jubilee. They weren't allowed onto the balcony. They were allowed to be seen through a window. Well, they weren't even allowed to be seen through a window, but they made damn sure that they were seen through a window. That's the energy that I'm getting. You're not part of us, but we might tolerate you for some reason. That's got to do with health, divorce, whatever that's going on in his life or the royal family world of the royals. Very, very strange little picture I've got in my mind of him skulking in the background that the cameras might just pick up. Oh, who's that in the shadows there? It's the has-been. That's a kind of story that's coming to me through here. I don't like it. Just saying. That's the reading with a surprise ending. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.